Sorry about that. Yo, what up, Phoenix? Oh, okay. There's like new gadgets on my live here. Sorry. I'm just taking a minute to look at everything. What does retouch mean? Ooh. Okay, I don't see any of my sunspots anymore, bitches. I think we're going to leave that on. Retouch off. Oh, actually, I don't really think it does that much. Oh, yeah, maybe you can see my spots again. Wow. Fucking YouTube. You can do all this shit on this, but you can't make my live chat come up, eh? You fucking idiots. Okay. So, I don't know how many days it's been since I went live. I don't know. Has it been like 2 days or 3 days or 1 day? I don't know. I have no concept of time, I feel like, these days. But I do know the ghosts are talking, so we're going to do the ghost cards today for show. And so far, that's all I got for us. Obviously, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You might hear the soft pitter-patter of rain in the background. Please let me know if it gets windy, because it is a little bit windy out there, and sometimes the wind disrupts the video. So I can hope you can hear that rain back there. This is the best weather ever. This is reminding me of when I lived on Vancouver Island, and every day I woke up and it was raining. And it just gives this smell. I love rain. I don't know. I fucking love rain. I'm a little bit obsessed much with rain. So when it rains around here, this is El Nina kind of closing up shop here. So she's sending her storms around. Hopefully this rain helps with some of the fires. Because that is like, people are getting destroyed, animals, land. Hopefully this rain spreads her legs around, you know what I mean? To Connecticut. Oh my gosh, okay, Phoenix, we're about the same age. Do you remember those Canadian heritage commercials back in the day? With like the Indians and how they first came to Connecticut. And there's this one where how Canada made up basketball, and they just like showed this, like they put a basket on the wall and all these guys from like 1920 were playing basketball, and then somebody was like, let's just cut a hole in the bottom. Like, do you remember those commercials? Because like they have been wiped from history. I just want to say the Canada heritage commercials have been wiped from our heritage. I don't know if you remember those. Oh my God, you remember them? I knew it. How weird. Okay, why are they nowhere to be found? I don't understand. Okay, so that's like not a part of the Mandela effect where like they make it seem like they were there, but they weren't. But I know they were there because I wiped them. I watched them. I don't know. They wipe history. That's just what they do. Okay, so at least I'm not crazy. Okay. Which I knew I wasn't. I fucking watched the commercials. Okay, let's do the ghost message first. Take what resonates and discard what doesn't. For everybody here, thank you for liking the video. Thank you for being here. Hopefully there's a message in here for you. I am a psychic messenger. This is what I do. I use my intuitive gifts for you so you can get some messages that you truly need. All right, let's see what's going on here. Thorns. Squirrel. Hey, I was just feeding the squirrels. And SST. STS. TSS. And acorns, the very beginning. Wow. Okay. So first card, we've got the Thorn card. Then we got the Squirrel. I don't think the Squirrel has come up before, to be honest. And then we got the Swing. Swing life away, rise against. Here we go. Swing life away. Oh, that was such a cute song. Was that rise against though? I have Starboy by The Weeknd in my head right now. Okay, first card, Thorns. The truth can hurt. Ooh. One of the hardest truths that we can accept is that not everybody is ready to face the reality you see. Some may choose to cling to illusion or comfort themselves with lies because they offer a sense of security. The truth can be painful, and sometimes people prefer the soothing comfort of falsehoods, even if it means sacrificing their integrity or well-being to hold on to them. Okay, so with this truth here, and then the squirrel. Okay, and like the truth, the thorn, truth can cut like a fucking thorn. Okay, that is sitting in the past position. Okay, so God damn, I can't find squirrel. Where the fuck is Q in the alphabet? I swear to God, because it's not where I thought it was. SQ. Yeah, I already went by it. Whitney, learn the alphabet. I can't find squirrel. It's hiding. Yo, what is happening? Is it ripped out or something? There she is. She was stuck. Chandler. Okay. Squirrel was stuck, which is the present energy right now. Putting in an effort. You know how fucking hard squirrels work? Okay. Actually, the squirrels have been asking me to feed them lately, and I've been doing it because I feel like they're hungry. So if you have had some weird thing with squirrels, okay, listen to this, all right? A squirrel is a symbol of resourcefulness and strategic planning because they have to plan and put shit away for the winter, okay? They're smart little fuckers, all right? Just as the squirrel prepares for the colder months ahead. See, this, I never read this card, by the way. This card encourages you to assess your efforts and the steps you're taking to build the future you desire. While preparation is essential, it also calls for flexibility and perspective as you move forward. Now is the time to channel the energy of the squirrel. The squirrel is in current energy, okay? It's a reminder that the actions you take today lay the foundation for your future. Focus on long-term goals and trust that your efforts will lead to success. But remember, you are in control of your life. If something in your life feels misaligned, it's time to either change it or set clear boundaries. Stop making excuses and take responsibility for shaping your reality. If your dreams seem distant, ask yourself if limiting beliefs are standing in your way. This is a call to believe in the possibility of achieving what you want. Support yourself the way you would a close friend and begin crafting a plan for your future. The universe often works in mysterious ways, and when you open yourself up to the possibility of success, Unexpected opportunities may unfold. To keep moving forward, stay mindful of the effort you put in. Trust that things are unfolding as they should, but don't be afraid to take small steps outside your comfort zone. Every action, no matter how small, is progress towards your goal. Comfort won't get you where you want to go. Embrace the challenge, take control, and move forward with confidence. Okay? And then swing, squirrel. Swing, fun and games. See, this is in your future. Inspired action, freedom. The swing symbolizes The swing symbolizes a return to a carefree joy and curiosity of youth. It calls you to reconnect with your playful, creative energy that may have been dimmed by the responsibilities of adulthood. This card encourages you to embrace joy and freedom once again, nurturing your creative side and allowing lightness to flow into your life. A lone white ghost rests on the swing, its soft glow holding space for the childlike wonder we sometimes forget. Even in the stillness, it calls us to rediscover the playfulness and imagination that wait within. Actually, look at, do you see how I was holding it like that? See how there was like this little red light inside the ghost? Right, I got these red lights all dimmed up, but the way I'm holding it, it's giving me that ET vibe, like that ghost inside, he's alive. There's something just waiting to come out of him. Okay? And the oracle message is, life is a game. Don't forget to play. If you're a participant in an unfolding journey of the universe, and while it's not about winning or losing, you are the one shaping the game. The rules you follow are yours to create. If you feel like you've been playing by somebody else's rules, know that you have the power to change them. You are the archetype of your own reality, and now is the time to embrace that powerfully. This card is not about planning or performing. It's about permission to play, to experiment, to get delightfully wrong. Others may try to impose their rules on you, but don't let them. It's time to redefine the way you approach life. The challenges you face have been a part of your growth, helping you gain wisdom and strength. Keep growing even when things seem tough, knowing that you are supported by guides and energies that have your back. You are more capable than you realize. Every step you take, every challenge you overcome is a part of your unique journey. Trust in the path and the power that you have to create the life you desire. Now is the time to stop following the rules imposed by others and start setting your own. You have the authority to shape your life, and the energy around it is yours to use. Create something amazing with it. Isn't that so nice? Okay, so the way that I am kind of understanding this, which take it if it resonates, it kind of seems like somebody in their recent past was very held back. Okay, they were held back by truth. Okay, they didn't want to accept that truth hurts, that truth stabs, and that you have to hear it. Okay, you need the truth. Okay, to help grow, to help evolve, to help understand where you're at. You can't have people sugarcoat things for you all the time and just entitle your little thoughts to believe anything because you don't want to know the harsh reality that's going on. You need to know the harsh reality of what's going on. Okay, do not sugarcoat that. And I'm not saying go out and start watching the news. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. But the truth of the matter, the truth of your life, the truth of the decisions that you made, the truth of where you're at right now, the truth that formed you, okay, your childhood, your parents, your heritage, your ancestors, your truth. That's a hard fucking pill to swallow, just like a pile of thorns. You can't get through that shit, okay? You're going to get hurt. You're going to get fucked up. Okay, because this shit's gonna scar you. You know, thorns, okay, like they might seem like just surface wounds, but they're not. They leave a mark, okay, which is like a lot of things in your life. They've left marks on you, whether you can see them or not. You carry them. The weight of those thorns, the weight of those wounds, and that scar tissue has fucked somebody up. Okay, but now in this energy, somebody's learning that, listen, you might just be fucked up for the rest of your life. Guess what? Everybody is. And if they tell you that they're not, that they had this perfect little fucking life and this perfect childhood, they're lying. Okay, everybody is fucked up. Everybody has something in their life that fucks with them. Okay, whether it's their job, their family, their kids, okay, their own obsessive compulsive disorder, okay, Satan, their friends, everybody's got something fucked up in their life. Okay, nobody's life is perfect. That's the thing. And if anybody tells you, I don't care if they take selfies, I don't care if they're a size 0, their life ain't perfect. Okay, and it doesn't matter. I mean, our existence of perfect, our definition of perfection has got to change, because it doesn't exist, and it's ruining people's lives because they're waiting for perfect. They're waiting for their lives to be perfect. They're waiting for the timing to be perfect. They're waiting for all this shit to be perfect. It's not the right time. Oh, I can't do this right now. I got this. Listen, if you don't get into your life now, there's never going to be a perfect time. There's never going to be a good time to do this, a bad time to do this. It's all fucked. It's all fucked. But guess what? It's all relative, okay? Because you take the good with the bad, and the bad with the evil, and the evil with the good, and all that shit, and it balances out, okay? It just does, if you're in alignment with your path. Okay, so it kind of just seems like somebody has just, you know, maybe they had a whole life and a whole family that just used to lie to them all the time, because lying was easier to tell them than the truth, because they couldn't handle the truth. You know why you couldn't handle the truth? Because there wasn't an adult around you that taught you what truth does for you. Okay, that's the thing. You need the truth. I don't care if it hurts your feelings. Guess what? You should be able to bounce back from that shit. You know what I mean? And if it's something that you did and it hurts your feelings, fucking change yourself. You need that truth, because you might be an asshole. You might be an entitled brat, but no one's ever told you that. Listen, by the way, this party doesn't revolve around you, okay? This was for somebody else, and you're making it all about you because people are used to making it about you because you had a sad life, right? Or because you suffered a lot. Yes, nobody is saying you didn't fucking suffer, but guess what? Leave it at the door, bro. Stop telling everybody about it. Nobody needs to know your dirty laundry. Nobody needs to know your shit. You got to get over that, because people will start hiding from you. Then they'll start knowing that you're like the drama queen that always brings their garbage to the party and just hands it out to people because they've had a hard life. Honestly, God bless you. I know you have. I just got tears to my eyes. So I bet you've had a really fucking bad life. But to keep talking about it and to keep throwing it up on everybody because you can't get over it, that's what's making you not get over it, is that you can't stop talking about it. So you're going to keep reliving it and reliving it and reliving it. The way you get over shit is you finally get your closure, you say what you need to, you get it out, you write it out, you shit it out, you do whatever you got to do, get it out of your system, give it to the culprit, give it to the fucking person who did it to you, and move the fuck on. You know what I mean? You seem to be a jerk. Now, actually, what we're dealing with people like you is actually you seem to be the jerk, and you're just throwing your garbage around to people's channels to say that they have a problem. No. See, when you have to go around calling people names, there might be something inside of you that's saying, hey, by the way, maybe I'm the jerk. Maybe I shouldn't be going around telling people that there's a problem, and maybe I should just look at my fucking self. You know what I mean? Because that work is the best work possible. Who gives a shit who hurt your feelings? Who gives a shit who called you out? Who gives a shit who cut you off in traffic? Get going with your healing, because all that shit that other people do, if you're good, if you're grounded, if you're healed, that's just everyday shit. You got to get over that. You can't let the littlest things throw you off, and the littlest things give you the worst day, and then you got to talk about it all night while you're drinking. Drinking is the number one cause to people's depression, to people's bullshit lives, okay? Drinking is not the cure. You know what the cure is? Getting that shit out of your head and stop fulfilling it all around and throwing it up to people and just making everybody else hear your bullshit. Nobody else wants to hear your bullshit, because you know what? You know how thorns hurt you, the truth hurts you. Your truth hurts other people too, okay? So when everyone's trying to have a good night and you just want to throw bullshit about the past, you're ruining people's nights. You need to get a therapist, or you just need to talk to the universe, talk to the flowers, talk to the bees, talk to your dog. Okay, dogs are like the best. Okay, they listen to everything and they don't judge you. Okay, that's what animals do. And then honestly, the way that I see the squirrel, like squirrels had to remind me that years and years and years ago, in a place I lived, I still can't remember where though. This is the weird part. I have no idea where these squirrels were, but the squirrels came to me the other day. They gave me a message because they wanted me to feed them again. So I put the water out because it was super hot. So I put water out and I give them all my fruit scraps. So like if there's like something that has gone like a little bit bad in my fridge or whatever, I give it to the squirrels. But then the squirrels had to remind me that I used to make them peanut butter sandwiches. So I'm really bad. I love fresh bread, but I'm really bad at eating the whole fucking loaf because I just don't eat a lot. So by like the end of like the 4th day of my fresh bread, I would put peanut butter on it. And I think this was the winter because I think the squirrels were really fucking hungry. And then I would put 2 pieces of bread together, obviously like a sandwich, but then I would cut them into little tiny squares and I would just leave them out somewhere where I was living. I don't fucking remember where. And the squirrels, oh my God, every day I made them little peanut butter sandwiches. And, you know, the winter, I mean, they spend so much time, you know, getting their stock for the winter that they almost kind of forget to eat at the time. So, I mean, it's really good to set food out, okay? Because they're going to go through your shit anyways. That's why I noticed the squirrels were on my back porch here, no matter what, whether there was food or not. So I was just like, you know what? I'm leaving them food. I'm going to start, and then like with my romaine lettuce, you know, those gross pieces on the outside, I just chop that up, I put it outside, okay? Because if the squirrels don't eat it, and which is a bad sign, if the squirrels don't eat it, there might be something bad with your food, but then the raccoon comes and then he eats it all. Okay. Like he eats this raccoon. He's big. He eats everything. I don't even give a shit. I feed him everything because I would rather feed the animals than just throw my food out. And I have a lot of food and my sister and I don't eat that much. Okay. So I don't know. The squirrels came back and they were like, remember we used to give us peanut butter sandwiches? I'm like, oh my God. Yes, I do. But I don't remember when. I don't remember what time of my life this was. I don't remember where I was living. I don't remember anything. But the fucking squirrels do. Tell me how weird that is, okay? Because like I said, I do not remember making peanut butter sandwiches. But once they told me, the whole thing played out. I was like, oh my God, I used to cut them up into little pieces. I used to make them fresh every morning. Oh my God, Whitney. Like, totally forgot, okay? So... yes. Okay, we're getting, obviously, just take whatever is relative. Okay, this is how these damn readings work. Okay, it's all relative, if it makes sense. Okay, so I feel like it could be a possibility that the squirrels are telling you right now that you might be working way too hard. This is the summer, okay? And maybe book a couple days off work, do something, go to a concert, go to the beach, just go for a drive, okay? Like, I think somebody is just, they're preparing so much for the future that they're not remembering that there's a now. Like, what if you don't make it to your future? And I'm not saying you're going to die, but I'm just saying circumstances might drastically change. You might not have to put away every dime that you have right now because maybe you're going to be making more money soon. Okay? It's like live now. I think that's the squirrels are telling me. Okay? I feel like the squirrels have their own message. So let's just... oh my, and they're so cute. Oh my gosh, I'll come out to my patio and they'll just stare at me. And they're like ready to dodge, right? Like they're ready for me to come at them or something and they just stand there. And oh my gosh, and I get to sit and watch them eat because my door has a blind in it. So I push the blinds up so I can stand there and watch them eat. Oh my God, they sit there with their little, and then another one will come up and the other one will make room for it and then they'll eat the apple slices and shit. Honestly, it is just a win-win when you feed animals because you just get to sit there and watch them eat. Oh, there's a place where I feed the birds and the birds land on me. And oh, it's the most magical thing in the world. Okay, it really is. It's the most magical. I brought my sister there recently. I'm like, we have to go feed the birds. And there's a bunch of signs that say don't feed the birds now, blah, blah, blah. Ever since fucking couple years ago, they seem to think that we're all going to get colds and just kill all the birds. Yeah, okay. I wash my hands, thanks. I'm not carrying around a venereal disease or some type of bird flu disease that's going to kill them. And they were like landing on her head and shit. She was like, oh my God, look at feed these birds. I'm like, buddy, can you feel the energy of that? Like with the birds and just the lake, and there was just this magical, and there's all these, it was just incredible. It was incredible. And I actually, when I was really transitioning into my third eye, which was like 13 years ago, we're coming into 14 now. The one thing I did was go and feed the birds. It was almost something that I did weekly, and almost became like I got addicted to it. It felt so good that I would just get bags of feed and go out and feed these fucking birds. And then I would walk this long trail and then go sit by the water. And there's parts of Lake Ontario, and it looks like you are at the ocean, you know, like the water is like crystal blue. And I would go where these sand hills were with all of these the little swallows. Swallows live in the sand dunes. So there'd just be thousands of swallows all around me, which were killing all the bugs. Okay. And then these cliffs and this like, you know, beautiful water after, you know, feeding the birds for an hour. And I was just like, I would paint out there. I would even get my oil paints and I would sit out there and I would paint. And it was just absolutely liberating for my third eye. And it really helped me concentrate on hearing, because I was very silent when I was there. I never brought music or anything. I just wanted to hear the waves. I just wanted to hear nature. I never wanted to hear anything else. And it helped me get quiet. You know, it helped me hear spirit better. It helped me calm myself down, right? Because the hustle and bustle and, you know, like I've always really been single, like for the last, I mean, since I've been awoken, I've been single, right? So, you know, I've been living as single. I've been taking care of myself single. I've been, right? So to calm down and to finally hear a lot of things, like I had a lot of work to do. And that's the squirrel. Like when you are enlightened, when you open up your third eye, there's a lot of work to do. Okay. There's a lot of change that you have to do in your life. And like, once you're fucking lined up with spirit, I tell you, your life fucking changes. So many things change. Like if I need to manifest to get out of town quick, I'll hit all green lights. You think that that's just some type of, you know, oh yeah, coincidence? No, I asked spirit 3,000 times to make sure that I can get the fuck out of town quick, or I'm gonna have a fucking panic attack because it's 3,000 degrees. Green, 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 green. I also got to be driving the right speed, right? I have to, you know, you got to trust. Maybe that's the squirrel too. You got to trust things, you know. Compass, you're getting guided. Okay, this is a big reading. All right, you're getting guided. The universe is guiding you one little creature at a time. Okay, and when you got to stop and you got to back up, you got to listen to that. Okay, you can't be pushing boundaries anymore, pushing things. Okay, or you're gonna not have enough to survive. Okay, that could be a message for somebody. And then we got Fox Mulder. Okay, and Fox Mulder, we always know, is the more enlightened one. Okay, he's the more, something's going on here, Scully, and I don't like it. Because he can see it. He can sense it. Scully can't. She's more logic. Okay? She's rooting for science. She's rooting for facts, for evidence. Mulder can already see the evidence because he knows something's wrong. He can sense it. He's using his senses. Like Scully uses her skill set. Mulder, totally different, which is why they make such a good team. Okay, people need to realize opposites are incredibly powerful, okay? Because what you don't know, they might know, okay? And that's I'm like I tell you, I was talking about this the other day, my sister and I, the way that we go into problem solving or just questions or just, you know, theories, we are always ass backwards. She always says one side and I say the other. It's every time. There's no doubt in my mind we will never say the right thing. And that's what's so awesome about it, because we always, no matter what, get two ideas out of everything. Two ideas will come. Two ideas of which way to drive, two ideas of where we want to eat, two ideas of who we're going to call, it's always two ideas. And that's way better than one, is it not? Okay. And then the big Cancer. See, the thing is that I think if somebody doesn't start living soon, they're going to die. Okay. And whether or not that is hypothetically speaking, or if that's just more of an analogy, right? That if you don't start to embrace this, if you don't start to awaken and live in the moment, there's not going to be any more moments. It's going to be done. And that's just life. Oh, I just got the best message in the world. Divine timing, baby. That was supposed to happen. Something's coming in. Okay, and it is just on time, baby. Start taking your life back. Start taking your power back. Okay, there's the witch. If you let life scare you, it's going to chase you around to your death. Okay, you start swinging life away. You start taking advantage of your current situation and that energy that you have and that little bit of money that you have. Things are going to start changing. And we got, oh my gosh, I swear to God, we went and filled the tank up today at the reserve, and Santa was there. I swear to God. So this man came walking out of the gas station, full long white hair, white beard, giant white eyebrows. He was wearing a white shirt, had red suspenders. I was like, Santa? Courtney's like, Santa? That's Santa Claus, right? Like, we're right in front of Santa Claus. And then, of course, Mrs. Claus was in the car. He was driving a black car. I was like, that looks like his sleigh. Okay, so Santa's coming. I just saw Elf. Santa! Santa's coming! Okay, Santa is coming. That's why I'm like, do you really have to put all this money away? Do you really have to put all this away? I don't think you do. I don't think you do. Okay. But again, I don't know what this all means. Okay. So it's just an analogy. Third party interference. Okay. Which came in reverse. What's this? Creepy. Okay. So because third party interference was in reverse, I have a sneaky suspicion here that you've had this interfering voice that, like, maybe you couldn't see. It kind of like crammed its way into maybe your psyche to get you to worry about everything. Worry about this, worry about that. You need to be 6 months ahead. What if anything happens? And I think that it's probably bullshit because, yes, I mean, all that shit is possible. But you already know that. And you might have even been homeless already, brought yourself back, bankruptcy brought yourself back. And you're going to sit there and say, like, you're going to control my life now? I've already gone through all of this. And you think you can control my life? You think you can scare me? Okay, bitch, I already been scared. Okay, been there, done that. Okay, so... all right, what's this swing life away here? Fuel. Yep. I knew it. Somebody's going to start, you're going to start using your energy, okay? And I know you probably think that that's crazy because you might feel tired right now or a little bit drained. And that might be because you need to hold on to your energy, okay? So the universe might be kind of like, hang out, don't exert yourself because you got to hang on to your batteries. It's like you're charging right now. I feel like you're charging your batteries up. I can see a lot of red. That red is the charge. Okay. Once it's green, batteries are done charging. Okay. So I feel like, because there's two sides of this. So maybe this could be also like a dopamine kind of hit, almost like suddenly things start kicking in again, right? Because they've been so dormant, almost like hermit energy, right? Because of the squirrel. Okay. So you might be coming out of a big hermit phase, and this is your time to start getting that harvest back together for the next hermit phase. Because obviously it's coming. It might not be as severe as this one. Every hermit phase that you go through is very different. Okay, it's all for different reasons. Okay, fought tooth and nail came out, and then the sperm donor. Money. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, okay. Can you see both of these? Look at these, both came out. These aren't supposed to be together. This is supposed to be in the other deck. I keep putting these fucking decks together because I designed both of them. So I keep putting them together because I'm not perfect. And clearly it was for this reading because both of the money cards were supposed to come out together. Okay, so lucky number 13. Yeah, because you're a lucky son of a bitch. Something's happening, okay? Because you were in a very bad fucking position. And you know what? This song came on yesterday. It's by a band named Breaking Benjamin, which I believe is local to me. And the song is called So Cold. And it's playing in my head right now. Show me how defenseless you really are. Oh my God. That's all right. Let's give this another try. Okay, so I believe the universe is going to try to give you money again. Something happened. Okay, that's why the squirrel is here. Like, somebody keeps putting money away or putting something away because they think that something's going to happen again, because it has happened. Not just once, multiple times. Okay, so there's a different prophecy here, and it's a much better ending for somebody. Okay, where they end with the money instead of have the money getting taken away by the sperm donors, by the people who don't care. They just come in, they do their job, okay, and then they take for what they gave, and then they walk away. This seems to be mutual. This is going to be more mutual, which is why there's two money cards here. It's like two Ace of Pentacles. Both bring the pentacle. Okay, wow. Is this a relationship? Trust your intuition. Huh. The fly on the wall and signs. So I believe, you'll know if this is for you, serendipity. You'll know if you're lined up for this prophecy. There's a prophecy here. A money prophecy. And it's coming in two ways. And it's like a give and take. You're going to have to give to get it. But once you get it, you're also going to give it. It's a very good... It's very good alchemy, I can hear. So maybe that's the ghost. Their money is changing so you can enjoy your future. You work really hard in the first few decades of your life so then you can enjoy the last few decades of your life. You know what I mean? Deadline, because everybody dies. Every connection dies. Everything dies. You're not going to be able to take your money with you. Okay? You're not going to be able to take your love with you. You're not going to be able to take anything with you. So someone's got to start living it up before it's gone. Wow. This is definitely like a get back into your life. Okay, like if there's been some serious stasis going on, then you got to get moving again. You got to get living again before it's gone. Okay, because health and safety does play a huge concern here, because it's not like we all just have an actual death day. Okay, your life can go so many freaking different ways that you get taken out when you're supposed to get taken out. And whether it's road A, B, C, or D, whichever one you chose, okay, they all have an end rate. They all have a deadline. Okay. And especially if you're coming up to a connection, so you know that like you either have to shit or get off the pot, this is saying, listen, you better shit now. Because if you don't, this pot is going to be gone and that's it. Okay. You don't have it. You're not going to have another one. You're going to get given a different one, which as long as you're okay with that, awesome. If you're not okay with that, do something about it. Okay. Because that can also be, right? Like if you think somebody's going to leave you, okay, now I'm getting, right? If you're in a relationship, you feel like somebody's going to leave you. So you're trying to build up all those momentum around it or something. And it's going like, listen, if you don't start enjoying yourself now, okay, if you don't start pulling it back together now, it's going to be gone. It's going to be gone quicker than you think. Okay. But the energy wants to stop. It doesn't want to transition. It doesn't want to evolve. It wants to stay where it is and keep growing. But you're the one that's going to have to say how this goes because it's your life. Every decision you make is for you. Okay. So if you want to keep working around the clock, and your friends are going on vacation and people are starting to do this and you're just like, well, you need to get $500 ahead for no fucking reason, right? When you work all the time anyways, it's like, might want to stop and take that breath because for one, those friends might not be around. Somebody might die, okay? A relationship might break up and that might break up the whole fucking crew. Somebody might end up moving, right? A tragedy might strike and somebody's family, you know, they have to move back to their homeland, okay? And now this finger, something just, I don't know, I feel like I did something to it. I thought I was going to be burned because this area, and that's where I put a wedding ring. So I don't know if somebody's like wanting to commit to something, but they want to work so much that they're going to lose this commitment soon if they don't learn how to do both. Learn how to take some time off and enjoy your life and still work. It's very hard for people sometimes, especially workaholics, people that have had time finding a job. They finally get a job. They don't want to take a day off, right? Because they had 2 years off or they're afraid that if they ask for time off that they're going to get penalized in some way or something, right? Like I never ask for time off. Okay. Same with my sister. Like we don't ever ask for time off unless it lines up with our schedule and with reality. Like we don't buy concert tickets until the very last second when we know that both of us are not working and we can go. We don't do anything unless both of us are not working and we can go. I don't go out of my way to book off time. I've only ever booked off time work when it comes to like stuff I have to do with my vehicle. If I physically can't get there because there's something else going on, I have to take my sister to the airport or something's going on, right? Then I'll just book that time off. But for the most part, no. You know, it's very hard for me to book off leisurely time. I don't work the average 9 to 5. So it's a little bit different for me. Okay. So maybe that's what they're saying, you know, like maybe if you aren't a 9 to 5, you know, if you've got a bunch of vacation days that you're trying to save for sick days or something like that, I mean, take them, do something. Take every Friday off for the rest of the summer, have a 3-day weekend every week, you know, just do something because life might change. Okay, especially when the winter comes, you know, we all know when the winter comes, it seems like we're put behind bars, you know, because so many things we can't do and the weather and the bullshit, right? Remember, we're in the summer seasons. This is the time to not make those excuses, right? Now's the time to actually do shit because it's weather permitting, right? Okay, so this is the segment where we're going to do questions really quick. Okay, so. Oh, Tango. I thought that said Tongo. You like, right? See, I don't really know that band. I'm pretty sure I've met them all multiple times, but I don't know who Breaking Benjamin is. But I know that song. So it's funny that you know them. They're not like I think they're getting a little bit well known. I should look them up because I feel like they are a pretty decent band, but I don't know. Right now, I'm really into Of Mice and Men. Oh, good God, I love them so much. So I've been rocking the shit out of those guys for a while. But I've been, getting into some lady music, and I was listening to this song the other day. I swear to God, it sounded like a vampire song. It was awesome. I'm getting into some new music, people, okay? Whitney is branching off into some new music. Okay, but questions. If anybody has a question, keep it really simple, keep it really light. These are fucking free, so I'm not telling you a life story, but if you want a quick yes or no to something, now is the time where we do that. Obviously, I asked my moderator first if she wants anything. Phoenix, yo, where you at? And do you have a question? Yeah, just give Phoenix a time to answer. I don't know if she's still there. She comes and goes sometimes. And she takes her sweet ass time writing. Phoenix, take your time. Yeah, the thing is, I don't think she's here anymore. And she could be doing anything. Okay. Okay, so Sarah, think of the situation that you feel you might be either too passive or not aggressive enough. So that's in your head, okay? Who is that? Oh, what up, Axel? Okay, so think of your question so then I can do it, okay? All right, is Sarah being too passive? Red flag. Okay, no, I do not believe you are being too passive. There is a red flag here, okay, Sarah, which means there's something that you're not seeing with this person. You might think that this is a romantic connection, but I don't actually think that it is. You need to learn more about it, okay? So the reason why you're being passive is because you need to learn more about it. There's a red flag, and Spirit does not want you to do it, okay? There's Phoenix. You're driving right now listening to me. You are the best ever. I just want to say, everybody, big up to Phoenix, who's driving around listening to me right now. Do you have a question, my lovely, lovely moderator? Let me know. Yes, I saw pictures of your daughter. She is so cute. All right. What do I need to know right now? All right, Phoenix, here we go. What does Phoenix need to know right now? I'll pull cards for you in a minute, okay, Axel? We'll see how your treatment's going to go. Okay. What does Phoenix need to know right now? Whoa. Are you thinking about moving in with somebody? If you are, that's haunted as fuck. Okay, I don't know where you're at. I don't know if you traveling to go see somebody or something like that. You are, it is getting like haunted vibes all over you right now. I don't know if you recently moved or you're thinking about moving or you're going to look at a house or this is your current house. I don't know if you're still in the same spot. Oh man, I hate that you're driving because you probably can't really answer. Sex. Oh, are you going to have sex with somebody? Yo, be careful. The land is haunted. And it's a horrible choice, apparently. Okay, if you are thinking about going to sleep with somebody, going to have sex with somebody, do not do it. It is a horrible choice, okay? It is not. It might not be the wrong person, but it's the wrong time. Like they're in the wrong spot, or they're living in the wrong spot. Like maybe they're going to move or something. I don't know. If you feel like you're going to force something, do not do it. Okay, Spirit is like, it's a horrible choice, okay? Horrible choice. Something to do with this fired up sex. Something that's been taking maybe a while to evolve, or something that, okay, you might meet somebody really quick or something and you think, oh my gosh, I'm like the luckiest person. This is going to be so awesome. No. Be very careful, okay? Sherlock. Oh my gosh. That was like sitting in my stomach, causing so much pressure. Wow. Okay, sorry about that. Whoa. Sherlock here. I don't know, man. Do some investigation. I don't know. Something's fucked up, okay? You got something on your radar here, and Spirit is like throwing warning signs everywhere. Look at God just showed up. God just showed up, Phoenix. Okay, with delusional. Okay, Phoenix, fucking be careful, man. No, don't move in with them. Oh, you want to move? Oh, man, are you serious? Are you finally going to be able to fucking move? And now, okay, well, honestly, if you need to move, because I know the shit situation that you're in, just know that this person that you could be moving in with is fucking possessed beyond, okay? Oh, you're going to go move to your kid? Okay, well, honestly, be very careful. Okay, because like God is here. God is here. Okay, so it's obviously an incredible idea if that's what you're doing, but I feel like maybe don't move in with somebody that you recently, or maybe this is it. If you find a new place to live or something, okay, there could be somebody living there that you want to start sleeping with, and Spirit is like, don't. Okay, because that could be the thing. Again, it's like a warning. Okay, so it's not to try to stop you from what you're doing, but just to open up a perspective that if it seems like an easy way, like, oh, okay, well, that'll work out. No, it is not just going to work out. Okay, there's something like that. Okay, like take it as like, you know, Spirit just like having your back on something. Okay, that's what I feel like. It's like, if you're on time for something, okay, but you're not out of time. So it's not like you have to race for it and take the first thing. Okay, there you go. Okay, so like do some inspection. Okay, like schmooze your way into it. Don't take something like lucky or something that, again, seems too good to be true. Don't do that, because it is going to be too good to be true. Okay, read the print and don't have sex with anybody you might be moving in with. Oh my God, okay? Like, don't shit where you eat, all right, Phoenix? Okay, let's see Axel. Axel, what's going on with Axel? How's her treatment going to be? Okay, so I don't know if you smoke weed. There you are, Rose. I don't know if you smoke weed or not, moving out of my home. Oh my God, he's only 2 weeks old? Oh my God. Okay. So, this might be really bad. Okay. This might hurt a lot. Oh, okay. You do smoke weed. Okay. Awesome. Weed, it may or may not help this. Okay. You're probably not going to, you might be able to, but if like now I'm getting like I'm not sure what you're getting treatment for, but there might be a lot of nausea involved. Okay, and if that's the case, I feel like, you know what? Oh, you know what? Thank gosh you haven't left yet. Bring a fucking vape pipe with you if you don't have them. Speed and weed. Bring one of those fucking vape pipes with you, you know, like, and then you can have it in the hospital with you and fucking blow it under the covers and shit. Okay, have weed with you because I think it's going to be very important for your eating, possibly. Okay, like, because this is the devil, which means there's a lot of things that are going to happen to you that are going to be very, very, hard on you. Okay, so just keep that weed with you. Okay, look at love. Aww, Spirit's got your bag, buddy. Okay, so fucking, and if you don't have a vape pen, buy one on the way to the hospital. I'm telling you, and friggin' hide it. Hide it with your shit. Hide it with your makeup in your little side case. I puff that shit all the time. Okay, I puff it in places I'm not supposed to. Do you think I give a shit? No, it's called a sweater. I blow it under somewhere, and then plus, and those vape pens, if you hold them in for a really long time, you blow them out, nothing even comes out. Okay? Oh, oh, okay, it's not surgery. Okay, never mind. I thought it was surgery. I thought you were doing surgery. Wow. Okay, never mind. Take everything back that I just said. My bad. Okay, but there might be some type of like upset stomach problem or something. So maybe bring some Gravol then. I know that does a great thing for my stomach. And also Gaviscon, liquid Gaviscon, incredible for the stomach. Okay, so I don't know. I feel like maybe something might be hard for you. I don't know if you're allowed to take that in. You might not be able to, or they might be able to hold on to it for you or something like that. I don't know if you have an upset stomach or if you have like acid buildup or something because you can't smoke weed. Weed is a natural stabilizer for your stomach. It does things that people don't even really know that it's doing if they want to smoke it for other reasons. It does health reasons. It does healthy things too. You know what I mean? Kind of subconsciously if you don't know about it. So Spirit's definitely like bring some shit. Okay. Or again, if your family can see you, they can bring it with you when they come or whatever. Okay, and remember, there's flies on the wall in there. Okay, so be careful about what you say. Okay, they could be listening to you. Okay. They could be watching you as well. Okay, but you're going to get a whole tricks from this girl. Okay, and this devil, maybe that's why it's here with the peace pipe, because I think you're going to get a lot of... Because, I mean, weed is here, so sorry. I don't know if you're giving... Obviously, you're not going to be able to smoke weed in the facility. Are you giving up weed indefinitely? Oh, okay. So you're probably smoke weed afterwards, right? Weed's not really, like, something like people really give up with rehab. Oh, okay. That's how I was like, are you giving it up? Like... Think about that. But it's also an open door to the dragon. Okay, so be careful. But honestly, I think weed's going to help a lot. Okay, like a lot to defeat this demon. And remember, weed's always in you too. Okay, obviously, it's always in you. And, just be careful out there, homie. We got your back. And we'll see you in 90 days. I guess we're not going to see you for a while, eh? Well, we wish you all the luck. I don't think you're allowed to have cell phones in there. But I don't know. I don't know everything about... And I think they're all different, so... All right. Where was... I always want to say Christian consciousness. Christ, what's up with the house I'm living in now? All right. Christ consciousness wants to know what's up with the house he's living at right now. Time for a change, buddy. Stagnant energy up in there. Ooh. I don't know if you're fighting with a lot of people where you live, but you're definitely being tortured. Okay, and there might be a new invitation coming. So I don't know if you're looking for a new place, if you have an ad out to get a new place. But I think the time is up. I think it's time for you to start looking at somewhere new to live. God showed up for you too, buddy. Christ consciousness and God. There's your answer. I think you know what God wants you to do. He wants you to go in the right direction and get the hell out of that energy. Anything else? Ew. Ew. There's some witch that lives there. Oh, well, that makes sense. Yeah, because there's a witch. There's a witch. She might just be a spirit, but she's creepy as fuck. Look at this. Creepy and fuel. Might be siphoning your energy off of you. No, in your house. Definitely in your house. All right, there's a witch. There's a witch energy there. Look at it, dead. They're dead. Yeah, so you said paranormal activity. That makes sense. Yeah, these things are dead. Okay, and they're creepy as fuck. You might hear them walking around and stuff at night. I don't know if you have wood floors, but you might hear the creaking and everything at night and shit. That's these ghosts, okay? Did you just see that? Flip out. They're trying to scare you because they think it's their house. So they want you out of there. Okay, so obviously your instincts can feel this. Yeah, they are very, they just probably been in that property for a very long time. They could be a lot of feminine energies, and because you're a masculine, they don't like you. Okay, idiot. They think you're an idiot. All right, so they just don't like masculine energies. So the spirits might be saying, listen, it's time for you to move. Okay, they're very emotional. I'm a feminine. Oh, you're a woman? Oh, well, these women don't like you because you're a woman then. So they want the masculine energy around. Yeah, so they like dudes. Okay? Yeah, but you don't have a thingy hanging down, do you? Because then you're not what they want. It's something about your energy they don't like. Okay? And they're feminine energies. Okay, they're coming up as the Blair Witch. So they, like a coven of witches. Okay, they're all dead. It's very creepy. All right, you got a really creepy place. Okay, kiss the girls. Ew. Yeah, see, they want some dude. They want you out of there so then they can get some dude living there. Typical fucking female narcissist, okay? Social network. Maybe you're going to find a new apartment on social media. I found a lot of apartments on Facebook. Facebook has an amazing thing called Marketplace, and there are apartments on there, girl. So I don't know if you have the ability to move, or there's the hangman, or if you can't move and you're going to be forced to, and you have to be forced to stay there. Okay, if so, might want to start protecting yourself. I mean, fucking fight back. Honestly, fight back. I mean, if you're ready to move. If you're ready to leave this energy, there's definitely something that's there for you. But if you can't, or if you're like, well, fuck you, why should I move? Fucking bunch of ghosts? Exactly. Okay, fuck them and fuck a bunch of ghosts. Okay, then stay where you're at, but definitely start to figure out how you can live a little bit more peacefully, or what you can do to clear the energy. All right, because there's definitely, if you want to stay put, a lot of shit that you can do that pushes these dark energies away from you. Okay, so then they stop fucking with you, and they start, I don't know if they're doing things to you, or if they're just generally like just creeping you out, or if they're turning off lights, if they're moving things, if they're, okay, I don't know what they're doing, but they can get quite aggressive. Okay, they can fuck you up, they can scratch you, they can start throwing your shit around. Okay, so if you want to know if your shit is haunted, it is. This current place that I live at is haunted. There's a lot of ghosts, but the thing is I've cleared the energy about 1,000 fucking times. I don't let anybody come into my house, which people bring energy with them, so I don't allow anybody in my house, which has helped drastically keep the energy clear. And I clear it every day, and I know that spirits are around, and you can't necessarily say you can't be in my house when the motherfuckers are like free to do whatever they want. They're see-through. Okay, so it's more or less like, okay, what can I do for you? Like, what is it that you need? You can channel the ghost. You can ask them if they want something, if they want to start being fed, if they want you to, shut the fuck up, if they want you to paint the whole place white. Okay, like there are different things that you can do just to live amicably amongst these things. Okay, so whatever it is that you need to do, there's like tons of fucking answers for, different things that you can do. Or there also is, from the looks of it, another apartment ready for you. So you just reckon, and good luck with that situation. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's all the questions. If I missed you, please write your question again, but I'm pretty sure those are all the questions. No problem, homie. Sorry, I just said Christ consciousness. I just figured Christ was your first name, as in Christian. Oh, I guess Christina. Christina. Anyways, you are very welcome, girl. Okay. Wow, 7. Jesus. All right, I'm going to do one last reading. And then we are done. Oh, JK, what up, girl? Okay, one last question, just because I love you. All right, what does JK Levin, what does she need to be aware of? Last question, you got it, girl. Here we go. What does she need to be aware of? Okay, so from the looks of it, you might have some type of emergency at home, okay? And it kind of seems like the perfect storm. So you might have, some things are about to change. I don't know if a bunch of like appliances are about to go out on you, okay, or if a hole is about to come through your roof or something like that. But the universe is kind of saying to me right now to tell you to start holding on to your money, because you might need something very soon, some type of emergency situation. There could be a flood might come in, natural disaster might come in. I mean, it's the perfect storm. I don't know if it's a natural disaster. I don't know. These are analogies. I don't know if their appliances are going to break down, or suddenly you lose half of everything you own. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's, I feel like I figured out the answer. Okay, accusations with a sickness. Yeah, okay, so you might know some things are about to break. I don't know if you have like an old toaster oven and an old fridge and an old stove and an old fireplace and an old car and it might be the catalyst for all this old stuff to break. Okay. I don't know if it's like that bad. Okay. Or if it's just, you might want to put away money because this storm might come in And if you don't have the money, you might not be able to get what you need really quick. And like if you have to wait for insurance or something, right? There could be something that suddenly fucks you over. Okay. And the universe is just like, just in case, well, this has something to do with money. See, third-party interference with a hex. Your life is in danger. Okay, JK11, I know this sounds like the worst thing ever. Okay, but it doesn't always turn out this bad. Okay, but I do feel like there is something possibly under your roof that is hexed. Okay, whether it's actually hexed or it's about to expire or it's about to break, definitely getting alerted to your roof in general, something under your roof, something where you live. Okay, might want to check your smoke detectors. Okay, might want to check your smoke detectors, something like that. Make sure your shit is in order. Okay, we got the yes with the scales of justice. So whatever this is, I feel like it is justified, like it is, justice is here. It's something that is just possibly lined up to just happen. It's not like the world is picking on you or something, or it's not karma. It's not, it's not a clapback. It's just storms happen and things happen and innocent bystanders get hurt and people's cars get hit and, struck by lightning and weird shit happens. Okay. It's just sometimes you're in the wrong place at the wrong time or at the wrong place at the right time and something happens. Okay. So it's definitely just saying it's all balanced. It's all fair. Just maybe not stretch this out right now. Try not to stretch your money out. Try not to overindulge, just think about that rainy day because it might be coming. Okay. And however way that means, again, remember, it's an analogy, people. Okay. But it sometimes is bang on the truth. So you're right. Nothing happens by mistake, although it can be witchcraft sometimes. Okay. So last message. Here we go. Take it if it resonates, all right? People, thank you so much for liking the video. Thank you for being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We are growing, and no one can stop us, all right? So here we go. Last message. Okay. I feel like somebody is about to, they need to, okay, let's get this message. Somebody's about to have to stand up to a group of people because Aries in reverse, Emperor in reverse, so somebody, I don't know if this is you or not, but somebody is about to have to eat shit with a lot of people. Okay. It's not exactly a good looking phase, but it's like somebody has told a lot of lies. Okay. And those lies have caught up to this emperor. And now this emperor is so fucking thrown off because of these people are like, well, that's not what you told me. That's not what you told me. That's not what you. And now this guy's like, oh my God. It's like a boss, say you work at a big facility. Okay. And this boss says, hey, by the way, by July 17th, we're all getting raises. You're all getting raises. Everyone's getting raises. July 17th came. Nobody got a raise. Everybody got that paycheck. Nobody got a raise. Well, now this person has to stand up against all these people and tell them why they were emperor in reverse, a lying sack of shit, and fucking did something and didn't pay it out. Okay, so you are, I don't know if you're a part of the crew that they now have to step to be like, hey, by the way, I fucking lied to you. But this Emperor, King of Wands in reverse, oh my God, do not want to do this. Holy shit. No wonder I wouldn't want to do this either. They got to come to a queen. Oh no. Oh my God, somebody has, okay. All right, what happened with this queen? This queen, Knight of Cups in reverse. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? Honestly, okay. So I feel like this Emperor slash King of Wands in the middle here is one person. Okay, this person is one person. They're in reverse. They're up their ass right now. Okay, and they lied to a bunch of people. Okay, they would be this person here. All these people are coming to them like, hey, by the way, you know, like you lied to me, 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 you lied to me. Okay. And then this Emperor, okay, is also dealing with this chick. Okay, somebody that is very powerful. Okay, and they will protect the people that they love. And this is when the lab is after her, and all those people are after her to send her back to the lab so then they can experiment on her, and they're going to hurt her friends, and they're going to hurt her, and she just starts sending vehicles into the air. Okay, with all this power, okay, you're not going to fuck with the people I love. I'm going to send you into another dimension if you try to even cross that threshold. Okay? So this Emperor, fun fact for you, this woman was in love with this Emperor. Okay? In love. She would have done anything for him. She would have physically moved fucking mountains for them. It's just her superpower. Okay, you defend those that you love. You protect those that you love. Okay, and with this Knight of Cups here, this Queen of Cups that fights for those that she loves and protects those that she loves, they kind of like, she's like, she ain't going nowhere. Okay, she is halted. She's stopped, and she's just gonna sit there until this Emperor goes around to all these people and tells them all the lies that they told, obviously about this queen, okay? And then he has to go to her and explain what he did. After he tells all of his friends, hey, by the way, I talked a lot of shit, and this person did not do anything that I said that they did. Okay, they actually loved me more than anything in the world, and I lied about them to all of you. I don't know exactly what they said, but they told a bunch of lies about you. And I heard a bunch of lies in general, and a bunch of lies that included you. Okay, so what up? What else with this? Temperance and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so I feel like once this balances out, the sun, I mean, this reading just got incredible now that the sun is here. Okay, you wouldn't believe how far an apology can go. Okay, how far communication can go, how far love can go. Okay, people make mistakes. People do stupid shit. Okay, and guess what? They come back from it all the time. You know why? Because they set the record straight, they apologize, and they don't fucking do it again. Pretty simple. Okay, Eight of Cups, Death, Knight of Swords. Honestly, okay, so whoever fucking fucked you over, okay, whoever told a bunch of lies about you, they had a lot of good times with you. Like, I'm talking, you know, they came over in their bike and played games with you all fucking night. Okay. They want that again. And they're trying to get there, but they don't know how. This death, they have to death something. Something has to happen. Okay. And I almost feel like in that part, that's where Barb dies. And the spirits are just reaching out for her. Like, she's waiting for Nancy. She's Nancy's ride. Like, she's not just going to leave her, but Nancy's like, no, I'm fine. You can leave me alone. Blah, blah, blah. Well, Barb, being the really good friend that she is, doesn't just abandon her friend there. She stays. And because she stays and nobody knows she's there, the Demogorgon gets her and she gets killed. Okay, so this comes down to whoever this person is, that this Emperor in reverse that talked shit about you, okay, they have to set the record straight. Obviously, that's what it's telling them to do, is set the record straight. But then they need to leave that past behind. They need to leave these people that they lied to behind. They need to move on. They need to find a new group of people. Okay? And I think they know that. I think they know that the reason why they lied to these people was because these people were being phased out. And this person knew that their friends were being phased out. So they thought if they lied to them, their friends would hang around. But now I think they're realizing if they had to lie to them, they weren't the right people around them. Okay? So they need new energy. They need a new group of people. This person has changed. And their friends are probably all the same. Okay? They need something new now. And I think that they had it before. And now they want it again. I think these friends got in the way of their true soulmates. You know, their true Dungeons and Dragons crew, okay? I think a bunch of people tried to get your person into their group, and your person knows that they don't belong there, or they're starting to acknowledge that. See, look at Queen of Swords. I think they're starting to realize that they have lied to themselves about a lot of shit. We're a lot smarter and a lot more equipped to do this, and why they lied. They're the only ones that are going to know why they lied, okay? Deep down inside. But with the Empress underneath that, I feel like they're ready to kick ass now and take names. They're ready to flip the cars for the ones that they love. They're ready to lift that, you know, vehicle off the baby. They're willing to put it all on the line now, okay? And then right underneath that, I fucking love that Argyle. Just gonna deliver that fucking pizza, okay? And something is about to be delivered to your door. Look at that, the door, okay? And the Demogorgon in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune kind of means that, I mean, because the Demogorgon, this is the thing that eats Barb, okay? That's the thing that takes away Barb. So that's why I'm feeling like whoever this person is, like, I mean, they got death around them. They got something that wants to kill them. And if they continue to stay in that vulnerable position because of their friends, because they have to be there for their friends, because they always have to watch everybody else's back, they might be the ones that end up getting in shit. They might be the ones that get in the car accident. They might be the ones that get taken out because they were trying to care about their friends who clearly don't give a fuck about them because their friends are all inside having sex while the driver's outside by themselves. Okay, so it's like somebody needs new friends. Okay, like, okay, somebody needs a new adventure. They need to get to the people that truly care about them and not the ones that are willing to put their life at risk because they're friends. No. That's not a very healthy relationship, I feel. So, quick little message at the end. Okay, yeah, see? Ooh, somebody, when they got taken away from you, Okay, they lost a relationship. They loved playing games with you. I don't know if you had somebody in your past that you used to play a lot of board games with. Like maybe you were in elementary school. Okay, maybe you dated somebody in elementary school. Like I feel like they're coming back. Okay, they've had this awful time out there in the real world. Okay, their shit has got fucked up more than it's been good. Okay, it seems like every decision that they make is just wrong. Okay, they're not happy. They're not going where they want to go. Their mind is on you, and all they want to do is play games with you again. That's all they want to do. That's it. And man, at this house, my sister's house that she lost after her ex-husband stole it from her, we used to have game night there. Oh my God. Did we ever have fun? Like we used to play charades. And there was this one time, because my sister and I have lived together for, like, we have been friends with each other for 40 fucking years, okay? She was here 3 years before me, but 40 years of knowing each other. So you can't really play charades with us because, like, we have a different language. Like, my sister and I can talk in code, and nobody would ever know what we were saying. That is because we are trauma bonded together, okay? We have no family. We just have us. So we speak in a different language. We can understand each other from way. You know how many times a day we open up our doors at the exact same time to go into the kitchen to eat? Do you think that's just coincidence? There is no such thing as coincidence. Okay, there is no such thing. And your body, when you do things and when you connect and when you are in a beautiful place and you are just happy, the world's going to remind you of that because it wants you to be in that happy place again. Okay, and look at, I just cut the fucking death to the death. I cut the deck to the devil. This is the faculty that was after Elle. That's why she destroyed everything, because she didn't want her friends to get hurt, because people were after her. These people are after everybody. You don't want to know why? They want to put you in a little monkey suit, and they want to put you in a little cage, and they want to experiment on you all day. Okay, they want to watch you. What are you doing? What are you thinking? What are you feeling? You got to break free from that. Okay, you got to break free from that. You got to get back to your homeland. You got to get back to your friends. You got to get back to the things that you love. You got to get back to swinging life away. You got to get back to living, okay? Because this stagnancy of life and this, I'm going to take a few years off and just be depressed. Honestly, we all go through it, but then you come back to life, okay? Get moving again, get living again, get pumping again, and, watch so many things change around you because shit's going to change. Okay, so what is that song? Oh, so the song in my head just started playing. It's called 9 Crimes by Damien Rice. I don't know if you should listen to it, but it's a great song. Okay, so anyways, thanks for being here. whitneymoonshine@gmail.com for personal readings. And we do have Instagram and TikTok streaming. Check us out. We're doing quite well on TikTok, by the way. So go check that beautiful little project out. And also, everything's in the About section and in the likes. And we do have Whitney Moon, Zodiac Tarot on my other channel, which I'm not uploading on currently, but there are still 400 videos up there if you want to check that out. Okay, so peace out, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to my moderator who's driving and still kicking ass. And good luck, McLovin, and we will see everybody. Oh, no, sorry. Axel. Good luck, Axel Rose. We will see you soon. And everybody else, have a very good day. Oh, good for you, JK. Save that money, baby. That's what the universe wants to see. Okay. Anyways, have a good one, you guys.